What's up, Adventure Crew? We're Crazy5.
And we're taking you along for the ride to Natural Tunnel State Park in Scott County, Virginia. The tunnel is a massive 850-foot long and 80-foot high passage that was carved in limestone over the last couple million years. It's considered the 8th wonder of the world by Williams Jennings Bryan. The tunnel is so large that they still use it today for the railroads. They started using it for railroads in 1894, and it is still very active. There are several railings that you can use as you descend down to the tunnel floor. They do have carved stairs, railings, and seat benches. They do offer a chairlift from the top to the tunnel floor. It is $5 for a round trip or $4 for one way. Children under 3 can ride for free. When we visited on this day, the chairlift was not working because there was lightning in the area. So we took the descent down. It is 0.27 miles to the bottom of the tunnel. However, that climb back up, according to the visitor center, feels like 2.7 miles back to the top. And they weren't lying. It's a pretty hefty walk back up. If you can do the chairlift down or the chairlift up, it's really well worth the few dollars. To get into this park, it was about $7 for our van of our family for the day, which is pretty reasonable. As you can tell, these pictures don't do it any justice. We recommend going and seeing it in person. There is a trail that takes you along the top part of the tunnel, and that one takes you over to Lover's Leap. We did not take that hike. However, there are several hiking trails that you can venture on, including campgrounds, cabins, and yurts for rent. There's also bathrooms and a visitor center at the very top of the trail as you head down to the tunnel. There are not bathrooms at the bottom of the tunnel once you arrive down there. There is a couple hiking trails that you can take through here, and then also one that takes you directly in front of the tunnel. You can cross across the train tracks and go on this platform right next to the tunnel. It is an amazing view to see. We played with the echo a little bit. The park is dog friendly, so we did bring our family dog along too. You just need to keep them on a 6-foot leash and remember to pick up any the things they decide to leave behind. We did venture down the trail a bit to Carter's cabin, and here's a few snips of those, while Amelia and I decided to hang out in front of the tunnel, read the signs, because they do have some really interesting things about the trains that come through.
What's that machine? Dad, can you put a little boat?
Hmm?
The boat. Dad, can you pick up rocks and keep on? I found it. Let's see how many bucks is that. We probably won't see them.
Carter's cabin is a historic pioneer structure that was built in 1784, making it one of the oldest surviving buildings in this county. It was originally found on the historic Cumberland Road and then was donated by the Carter family and moved to this park in 1997. These are a few snips of us in the visitor center. They have some activities for kids to do along with some information and pictures of the tunnel throughout the years. This is a model of the actual tunnel. We then ventured over to the blockade house that they also have on this property. It's a short car ride around, or you can hike over there. This is where they describe what it would have been like to live on the frontier. At one point, this was one of the westernmost points in the United States.
Hey, Turtle! And that big... what's this mean?
This blockhouse was owned by Captain John Anderson, who raised 8 children in this house. It's not very big. We had a great time exploring. The kids loved it. We loved it. And then, of course, we had to get some food to refuel. There's this little Red's Diner drive-in right next to the park entrance. We highly recommend. Very good cheeseburger, old school diner, good home cooking. It was really delicious. As you can see, our kids enjoyed it.
It was a good cheeseburger, and I had really fun on this adventure.
What was your favorite thing?
Probably the cheeseburger or going up the big hill where you could see the top.
Thanks, Colin. So our family enjoyed it. If you'd like to check out more adventures, make sure you hit like and subscribe. Thanks!